guys, welcome back to the Real Stock Center in the 254. Like, share, comment and subscribe.
Hey guys, karibuni to Galaxy Realities. Remember that this is the Real Stock Center. Kama ni mgeni, karibu sana. If you remember, welcome home. This is home for the realest discussions and the realest conversations. Yes, we are back. Please guys, let's subscribe. Please to fike 1,000 subscribers. We have like 69 to go. Only 69. Please, 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 please. This is a plea. Please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Galaxy Realities is back. And now we are here to stay. As I told you in my comeback video, most of these videos for the past 1 month I've been doing solo videos, just sharing educational videos on life from my own experiences and my point of view. So today we are talking about self-awareness. Again, I said and I say and I say, I'm not an expert. I am giving knowledge from what I have experienced and what I have seen working for me. Might or might not work for you, but we vibe, go on. So today we are talking about self-awareness. In a layman's language, self-awareness ni kujijua ama kujifahamu. But let us Google and see what Google says. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand your own thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and how they impact others, which is crucial for personal growth and effective communication. So guys, in our 20s, this is the time for us to be better every day, for us to live life to the fullest, for us to be the love of our lives before we get to a point where we have so many responsibilities. Unaona, your 20s is the best time for you, and today I'm discussing on self-awareness. As for me, how do I do self-awareness? Like when I started my self-awareness journey, how did I do my self-awareness journey? The first thing I concentrated on is God, because for me, I am a firm believer. I am a Christian. I'm a child of God, and I know that there is no life, there is no purpose out of God, because God created me in His own likeness and image. I am God's child. Yani, I am God's own creation. So there is no way I can know myself if I don't go to the source that created me. So first of all, it's strengthening my relationship with God, knowing God for me. Like, who is God to me, to Val? Is He my father? Is He my provider? Is He my help in the times of need? Is He someone who loves me? Is He someone who takes care of me? So that when I am discovering myself, I discover it from like, what is God showing me about my life? I told God, God, show me. Like, who am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? And that is the first step in self-awareness. Even in business, in content creation, in anything that you do in this life, you start asking God, God, ni show what I should do. Make me aware of who I am and what, like this field I'm venturing in. Make me aware. So my first, in every aspect of life, everywhere I go, everything I do, the first and the most important thing in my life is God. Like, what is God saying? Who has God created me to be? The second point of self-awareness is my giftings and talents. Guys, there are so many giftings, there are so many talents. We have dancers, we have musicians, we have poets, we have spoken word artists, we have cooks, we have every type of person out there who is gifted differently. So if you don't know your gift and your talent, you will try so much to be someone else. For example, if you're a dancer and you're so good at dancing, just identify that you're gifted in dancing, you're talented in wachana na ngoma. Watu wenye ni musicians, they will do music. When you identify your giftings and talents, it gives you peace. It saves you from the trouble of trying to compare yourself with everyone. If you know you're a dancer, you won't be going to each and every place. Like, ukisikia musicians wanaenda unaenda, ukisikia poets wanaenda unaenda. Hapana, you will nurture that gift and talent that you have identified. And also identifying your gifts and talent pia inapunguzanga comparison, like a very large percentage, because as in our 20s, most of us, we try to compare our lives with people's lives. Like, this one is doing good, maybe if I try that I will be better. Maybe if I try cooking tutorials like so and so, I will do good. You're here on YouTube, you're like, maybe if I try dance tutorials like this and this, I will be good. But at the end of the day, you're not a dancer, you're not a musician. Maybe you're a chef, you're a cook, you love cooking, try that cooking. Like, identify your giftings and your talents. Self-awareness in the area of giftings and talents really plays a very big role in your self-awareness journey. And also the peace, guys, the peace of knowing I'm an artist, I should stick to that. You see, I'm gifted in this area, I should stick to that. Point number 3, your weaknesses. No one in this world is an angel. We have weaknesses. Some of us have anger issues, some of us have like bad management, some of us are rude, some of us are just narcissistic and everything. So you, in your self-awareness journey, you identify your weaknesses. Some of us are dirty, some of us are so dirty that people can't even live with you. You are so disorganized, you don't know like kiti inafaa kukaa wapi, food inafaa kuwekwa wapi, yani you are so disorganized. You know, one thing about self-awareness, when you identify your weaknesses, you work on them. It also requires a lot of honesty and humility to identify that I am rude, and this being rude is making me not have friends. To identify that I am a bad communicator, I am a poor communicator, and this one is costing me this and this. So self-awareness requires a lot, and I mean a lot, and a lot of humility. Once you discover your weakness, si ukae hapo tu semange, my weakness ni hasira. And so what, guys? We are adults. Stop being toxic. Kama umediscover your weakness ni hasira, work on that hasira, because that hasira is making you lose friends, is making you lose opportunities, is making you lose relationships. So we are not just saying you identify that your weakness is hasira and just go with it. Ati mi weakness yangu ni wanawake, and so what? Weakness yangu ni pombe, and so what? Identify weakness yako ni wanawake, work on it. Weakness yako ni pombe, work on it. Kama you're a rude person, there is nothing to brag about being a rude person. Identify that you're a rude person, work on that rude, being rude. Go to therapy, fire nini evil. Like, uki-identify weakness yako, don't just sit there. You're an adult. Take responsibility of your life. The next is your passion and your purpose. Guys, when you discover your purpose, life becomes so beautiful, because you don't try to be anyone else, you just live. And there is nothing as beautiful as living in your purpose. What is that thing that makes you happy, that lifts up your spirit? Ukisikia tu, like for me, nikisikia I'm going to shoot a video, even if I am sleeping and you wake me up at 2-3 a.m, I'll just be happy. I don't need to prep much, I just go there and speak, and you see, it comes naturally. That's my purpose. That's something that I love. If it's dance, yani usiku you cannot sleep, you're thinking about choreography, you're thinking about dance moves. If it's poetry, usiku you cannot sleep, you're thinking about lines. If it's business, unafikiria tu business ideas, where can I venture into, what can I do? If it's speaking, you're thinking of points each and every time. That passion, that purpose that keeps you awake at night, if you identify that, you live such a peaceful and peace, and you will also have no need to compare yourself with anyone on social media or anyone right next to you. Like, you can literally be a dancer, you can see a businessman doing well, and you'll just be like, good for them, because that's not me. Good for them, I appreciate it. Good for them, that's not me. So when you discover these things, your passion and your purpose, and again, and the most important thing, you cannot discover your purpose outside God. You need God to help you discover your purpose, especially when you're young. When you discover your purpose at a young age, life becomes easier for you, because you're just running your own race. You make your own mistakes, you correct your own mistakes, you move like a life of purpose. A life of purpose is so peaceful, it is so happy, and it is so fulfilling. Point number what? We are at point number temperaments and personality. Why are you doing what you do? Why are you always the life of the party? Why are you an introvert? You identify your personality. In TLX, actually today I'm wearing TLX. So if I tell you leadership experience, it's a leadership experience for young people where we learn about leadership and everything. And there is a course about temperaments. You take that test. Unajua kama wewe ni sanguine, kama wewe ni phlegmatic, kama wewe ni melancholic, ama kama wewe ni choleric. And you ask yourself, as a choleric, what are my advantages and what are my weaknesses as a choleric? As a phlegmatic, what are my advantages and what are my weaknesses? As a sanguine, what are my advantages, and as a phlegmatic, what are my advantages and weaknesses? Because that way you will avoid, if you will avoid things that drain you. When you know your personality, when you know that I am an introvert and I am creative, you will tap more into your creativity nature. You will tap more into your, if you are a choleric, you are a natural leader, you will tap more into that leadership space. You are a sanguine, you are a life of the party, you are creative. When people are around you, they feel just happy. You will tap into that. You are a phlegmatic, you are a peacemaker, you are a peaceful person. You will tap into that. You will not try to be the life of the party like a sanguine. You will not try to be this and this like a melancholic or a choleric. So when you understand your personality types, it gives you so much peace. Like hauna haja ya behave like someone else. And again, it helps you understand your weaknesses in your personality. What am I like? What's my weakness? In that test we discover that sanguines are prone to addictions and everything. So as a sanguine, how do I avoid that? Melancholics, we learned that most of them are prone to depression and all of that. So how do I avoid that as me? You will deal with your weaknesses and your strength as you knowing that this is my personality. The next point, we are talking our mind and intellectual capacity. Are you a fast learner? Are you a slow learner? Are you a fast thinker? Are you a problem solver? You see, realize I am a fast learner, you work on that. Realize I'm a slow learner, you work on that. You look for materials that help you study the way you understand. Kama uko shule, hautajaribu kubehave kama chopi flani ama so and so nini. That is why I believe in a system for everyone. If you realize that I am not a fast learner, I learn through maybe 1, 2, 3. Ama you realize I learn through charts, I learn through music, I learn through videos, I learn through art, I express myself through art. That is my intellect. You will work on that. You will not try to study like someone else who crams. That is their strength. Someone who sits and takes time and understands, that is their strength. So when you will understand your mind, where you fall, whether you're a maths person, whether you're a languages person. Hautajaribu fit in to be someone else, even in choosing courses and going to uni and choosing careers and everything. If you understand your intellect, you understand your mind. I am good at English, I'm good at maths, I'm good at physics, I can be a good doctor, maybe I can be a good teacher, I can be a good photographer, I can be a good videographer. You will not go trying to be a doctor because your sister is a doctor. I'm an engineer because your friend is an engineer. You will be a photographer, a videographer because you have discovered this is where I am gifted. This is where my mind is. This is where, if you want to be a journalist, this is where I should be as a journalist. Yani you will not live a life of zero comparison and so much peace. You will understand your mind. Kama wewe ni slow learner, you will look for materials that help you learn and understand. If you're a fast learner, you look for materials that zinakufanya una understand faster. And also, you will not be judging people. You'll have less to zero judgment when dealing with other people because unajielewa. And even when it comes to a workplace and you're working with people, in a work dynamic, there are so different people. Even in school, kuna mtu unamuonyesha job 1, 2, 3, 4 times haelewi. Kama wewe ni fast learner, hautafeel na umejielewa, hautafeel vibaya because unajua hii ni personality yake. You will show them step by step mpaka waelewe, because the relationship you have with yourself portrays the relationship you have with other people. Point number what? Let's go to point number You also understand your body type, especially ladies and women. There are 4 different body types. As a woman, you are very different from the next woman. You are very, very different. There are women who are blessed in some parts, others are not. Like in other parts, our skin tones are so different. So ukielewa your body type, your skin tone, hautawai feel the urge to wear a certain cloth because a certain celebrity is wearing. Like kama tuseme, for example, for me, I know I am big and there are clothes for petite girls. You will never see me wearing those clothes because that is not my body type. I am not a petite girl. And there is a petite girl, you will see a thick girl wearing some clothes. Don't try to wear those clothes. Understand your body. Again, makeup. your skin tone. I am dark skin, I know my skin tone and I love my skin tone. Hautaniona nimeanza kupaka makeup ya watu who are lighter, way lighter than me, because mi sitaki kukaa kama wao. Like there is so much power, so much beauty in understanding my body. There are some clothes I cannot wear, and there are some clothes that if I can tell my sister to wear because that's her body type. You see, when you understand your body, you'll even be more kind to people, because at the end of the day, you will understand. Tuseme for example, there's an outfit yenye imetokea and a celebrity is advertising that outfit. Before uende kupea your outfit, ebu muangalie na ujiangalie. If your body types relate, then maybe that outfit can look good on you. But if they don't, why the struggle? Why the hustle? Why are we struggling to fit in? Why are we struggling to look like other people? Again, if you are thick and you know that's your body, you have been thick for the longest, why are you trying to be petite? And if you are a petite girl and you know that is your body and that is everything, why are you trying to be thick? Like, understand your body. If you love your body the way it is, because at the end of the day you have no other body. Hata ukicompare yako na another celebrity, you will never have their body. When you love your body the way you are, you just look beautiful in any outfit you wear, because you're choosing outfits thinking about you. You're choosing clothes thinking about you. You're choosing shoes. You're choosing makeup. You're choosing everything thinking about you, because you understand your body. And again, there is no good or bad body. There is no perfect way to be. Like the thick are the most beautiful, ama the petite are the most beautiful. Every person is beautiful in their own body. Ama the light skinned are the most beautiful, the dark skinned are the most beautiful. Every skin tone is beautiful. What just needs is confidence and self-awareness, and they know that I am thick and I am dark skinned and this is me and I love it this way. Given another chance, I would still be this. Understand, maybe you're petite, you're dark skinned, you're petite, you're light skinned. That is you. Just love you the way you are, because nobody will love your body for you. We are concluding. The second last point is you master your emotions. Master your emotions. Let me tell you, one cheat code in life is mastering your emotions. Not every argument is worth your time. Not every person is worth your response. I learned this the hardest way. When I was in high school, I was a prefect. And when I nilitoka primary, I was the head girl. So I used to say, like nilikuwa na say, if anyone say anything, na report. When I came to high school, nikakuja with the same strength and the nini, I would report people. I was so rude. I was the rudest prefect. In admitting I was the rudest. And people were always against me. And I would feel like, why are these people hating me? Why is everyone hating me? Then I realized I have not mastered my emotions. Somebody will talk and I will talk back. Somebody will even be like, ata hakuwa na intent, and I will be insults and nini. There's a girl I insulted. I told her, like, nilimwambia, don't talk to me, I'm not your grandmother. Dude, I was so rude to that girl. I didn't know that her grandmother had died, so I reminded her emotions of a dead girl. Actually, that was so bad. I really apologized to her. I felt so bad when I realized that in Form 3 there. Long story short, nikatolewa prefect, which was the blessing in disguise. I was so happy nilitolewa prefect, because ningekosa kutolewa, ningetoka hiyo shule nilikuwa na maadui wengi sana. But I took time and I mastered my emotions. I realized that sometimes I can be rude. And mtu akinifanyia kitu, sikuwa na control ya mdomo, and I will tell you things utajitukia. Like I will be so rude mpaka najiuliza, did that thing come out of my mouth? And that one was putting me into problems. So you master your emotions. Right now, you can talk to me however how you want. I will respond, but not to every argument. When you argue with a fool, you become even the most stupid fool. Nika kuargue na mwenda wazimu. That's a realization I have realized. So when you master your emotions, unakasirika, you know that ukiweza kasirika unaweza ua mtu. And that is a bad thing, because hiyo hasira, it's 2 minutes, but it can lead you to a life sentence in court. So you have to master your emotions. Know who am I, like what pisses me off, like how am I when I am mad, how am I when I am happy. Kuna watu pia wengine wanakuwa extra happy, they share everything, and kuna watu pia hawana siri. Master your emotions so that when you're a master of your emotions, there is nothing that can really shake you. In self-awareness, we are discovering ourselves, we are knowing who we are and what makes us happy, what does not make us happy, like who am I as a person, as an individual. Before you get married and have kids and have a family, even when you're dating, when you know yourself, it will be easier to understand that other person. And thank you for watching this episode on self-awareness. Again, I request you to engage with me in the comment section. If there is anything that I have left out about self-awareness, tell me in the chat box, in the comment section. You can add your own points. If you feel like there is somewhere I've gone wrong, ama nimefanya something wrong, also correct me in the comment section. Please guys, msisahau kusubscribe. We are 69 subscribers to 1,000. Please, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching till the end. See you next Thursday.